Hello and welcome to Crafting with Jane. I'm looking at two stamps that I have had probably, I don't know, forever and a day. I never use them and I thought, you know what, I should actually get them out and use them. So this one is called Triple Treat Flower and it was in a little clamshell. It was a one-off, one stamp. And this one was called Quintessential Flower, and again one-off stamp set, and they've been sitting around forever and I haven't used them, so I'm going to use them with some primary colours, so a red, yellow, blue and green, but this is actually going to be Melon Mambo, Crushed Curry, Island Indigo and Pear Pizzazz. So 4 different colours, and I think this one is going to be 1 colour, 2 colours, maybe just 3 colours. I know I've got 4 here, but I think 4 might be a little bit too much, so we'll see. So first of all, I'm just going to ink these up well. Now obviously I haven't used them for a while, so I need to make sure that I do ink them. You can see that I use them for classes and all sorts because they've been well used, but it doesn't matter, they will still stamp perfectly. So that's going to be a green one. Oh yes, that's quite pretty actually. I need to make sure that I'm cleaning it each time, so I'm using my stamping scrub because it really does. It conditions your stamps as well, which means if they're ones like this that you haven't got out for several years, it moistens the red rubber a little bit more and makes them more just pliable. So green is going to be the outside. I think I'm then going to have the red, which will give me sort of the flower part. And the hint is in both of these. One is Quintessential Flower and the other is Triple Flower. So although they're sort of mandalas, you can use them in different ways. So I'm just taking this one up like that. And then the center part is going to be like yellow for a yellow bit of the flower. Now you could do more, but I don't want to do more because I literally just want to. So I'm not going to use the blue on this, and I'm going to use the yellow, but I only want this little tiny center part. So I'm just going to stamp it round in on that center. And then it means I don't need to use all of the paper. So hopefully I can use it on one like this. And because I'm doing it in on the center, I'm just going to put it straight like that and just rub that piece because I only want the little centerpiece. And if you're using old red rubber, it's quite difficult to line it up exactly to try and see where the centerpiece is. But I do like them because you don't have to use blocks and the pressure point in them is lovely. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one, I'm literally just going to do one in Melon Mambo, and I shall tell you why, because I've done the other part of it to save a little bit of time. But it's a different way of doing it again. So you're getting sort of 2 ideas out of this. So I'm just going to put this one in on here. There we go. So we've got the 2 different types. I do like to clean them up as I go, but then that's me. And again, use what inks you've got, use what stamps you've got. This is just a way of using ones that you might not have used for a very, very long time. So I'm just going to grab my snips in on here, and it's going to be a pretty quick exercise for this. I'm not going to spend too much time doing it. So on this one, I just want the centerpiece. So and again, you can see that it's not a difficult one to do, so I'm just literally going around on here. Now if you've got a little punch, you might be able to punch them out. little dies. I think it's a bit small. It's smaller than a ½ an inch. It's smaller than a ¼ of an inch. So maybe not, but it's a simple shape to just cut out. You know, I'm doing this quickly. So that one can go in there. Then this one, the flower part, we want to have this bit. So this is going to be the second part. And I'm literally just cutting it round. And again, it's not a difficult shape to cut round. It really isn't. You know, I'm doing this quite quickly. I can only do it so fast, but I just wanted to show you how it's quite pretty to do it. So you can also do this in all sorts of different ways. So you can use a sponge dauber and do different colours so they blend into each other. You can do it with smooshing. So you stamp one ink pad and then stamp it over the top so you get a pattern running through it. All sorts of things you can do with it. And as I say, I've not used this for a long time, so I thought I would bring it back out because I know that a lot of you are enjoying all of these different stamp sets that I'm bringing out again. So it's quite fun to take the old ones. So this one is going to come out on the outside. Doesn't have to be overly precise because it's going on the outside. You can put these up with dimensionals. You can keep them flat depending on your postage. In the UK we have if it the card doesn't fit into a little slot, it goes to the next postage, and sometimes an embellishment or a dimensional put on top will just pop it into the next one because it won't go through the slot. So I tend to not put dimensionals on. If your postage, it doesn't matter. I know that, again, I've been getting some really brilliant ideas when I was saying about square cards. In the UK, you can post square cards. It doesn't matter. It's the same postage as rectangular cards. In the US, it isn't. But you can put 4.5-inch cards into square ones and all sorts of ideas. So that's this one. And then this one, I'm just doing the centre flan. I did this 3 times, but I want this one as well to just show you the other idea. So yes, so I really appreciate all your comments. I think it's lovely that you are participating and enjoying this so much. As I keep saying, I have over 300 stamp sets. So it's that sort of thing that you really, so many stamps in the new catalogues and things are actual replicates of old stamps that are just sort of revamped slightly, and to be quite honest, you can use them quite easily. So okay, we've now done these. So I'm going to put this one, and then I'm going to put this one inside, and then I'm going to have this one in on the center. So we've got 3 pieces coming up like that. And then this one I'm going to show you on here. This is the one that so this one is this one, which I've stamped out 4 times. So I stamped it out once and cut it in the hole in the green. So it comes like that. Then I cut the flower, which will go in on there. Then, as you know, I've just cut another flower because I wanted to offset the flower like that to give a double pattern. And then we can put this one in on the center. So you've now got a really lovely flower that comes up, and you've got it in different layers. Now let me just see if I've got another square one, so I want that. And have I got another 3.5-inch one in on here? I thought I'd cut myself 2, but I might not have. Let me just have a quick look. Yes, I have. I thought I'd cut myself one. So this is the other one. So these are 3.5 by 3 1/4. So 3.5 square for the mat, 3 1/4 for the inside. But I know you can do 4.5 inch ones, which are fine. So put that on there and then put that in the center. And can you see how pretty those designs are now? And all you've done is literally just cut them out. Now this one, you could take it up another couple of extra layers. So you could take this one on here and get a different color again, and the other one with a different color. So you can have 4 or so in that one. I'm just doing it like that to make it easier. I must admit, this one I think is ever so pretty with the flower. And these were Triple Treat flowers, this one. Don't know quite how long ago it was. It was a long time ago, because it's in a clamshell. So you know, that's not a quick and easy one that I can remember. And then this one is in another, it was in a clamshell and it's been put into a case on here. And this one is called the Quintessential Flower. So you've got that one as well. And as I say, how pretty, how simple, how quick. You could do an embellishment on there, you could do something on the background, you can do whatever you want from there. I just wanted to show you that you can have quite a lot of fun with some of these stamps that you think I'm never going to use them again. So don't ever think I'll never use that again. Bring it out and have some fun with it. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.